These two pieces caught my eye.
They may be small, but the two miniatures Deborah Rogers bought on a recent vacation to Iran hang prominently in her New York City apartment. Her favorite has an image of Sadi, the great Persian poet.
I love him thinking off into the distance. It looks as if he's just read something that he now has to contemplate.
Excellent. That's good.
Rogers, seen here in home video from Iran, was one of more than 2 million international visitors who traveled to Iran last year, up by more than 500,000 visitors since 2004.
His name is what?
They are spending more than $2 billion each year, nearly 4 times what they spent in Iran each year a decade ago.
Let me tell you, this is a very fantastic touristic country for the rest of the world.
Su Jing is the Asia Regional Director for the United Nations World Tourism Organization, or UNWTO. Via Skype, he told VOA that Iran ranks among the top 10 countries in the world for cultural and historical sites.
The whole range of cultural products, I would say, can be compared with the rest of the world, with anywhere in the world, in Greece, in Italy, in France, in China, in India. And I think they have a very amazing potential for a bigger scale and bigger volume of the traffic.
But the UNWTO also says Iran is not meeting its full tourism potential. International tourism brought more than $50 billion into the Middle East last year, yet Iran only gets about 4% of those foreign tourist dollars. And Iran ranks low among Middle East nations for numbers of foreign visitors, on a par with war-torn countries like Iraq and Lebanon. So Iran, says Su Jing, has been investing heavily in its tourism sector.
They are also looking at tourism like many of the other countries do, how tourism can actually help mainstreaming its own national development agenda.
Iran has also relaxed some of its tourist visa requirements. A spokesman for the Iran Special Interest Section here in Washington said most visa requests from private American citizens are being approved, provided they travel to Iran on an organized tour, like Deborah Rogers did.
Essentially, you're cared for from start to finish. And so I have said it to many people, it's incredibly easy to go to Iran.
The carpets here are made in all over of Iran.
Analysts say the main challenge to Iran's tourism sector will be in changing the way Westerners feel about visiting the country. That may not be easy. A British survey of travel perceptions toward the Middle East shows Iran is among the last countries people want to visit, after only Afghanistan and Iraq. Mana Rabiee, VOA News, Washington.